Okay, 2020. Question number 31. When an externality exists in a free market, equilibrium price is determined at an artificially high level. You can't really say that, no? Now they are not saying what externality, no? So for positive externality in consumption production, negative externality consumption production, sometimes it's at a higher level, sometimes at a lower level. You can't 100% say that, right? So it's again, no, can't say. Equilibrium price determined at an artificially low level. You can't also definitely say that no, it can be at a high level, it can be at a low level. Okay. Market cannot reach equilibrium. No, market will reach equilibrium, but that equilibrium sometimes might not be the social optimal level. You can't say market cannot reach equilibrium. Market equilibrium does not ensure social optimum resource allocation. Do you think that's correct? When an externality exists in the free market, market equilibrium does not ensure social optimal resource allocation. That means you're either producing more than the social optimal level or you're producing less than the social optimal level. Looks correct, no? This can be our answer. Consumers of the product incur extra cost in terms of maintenance and insurance. Nothing, nonsense. Okay, so answer number 4. When there is an externality. Now, why not 1 and 2, Lamai? Why not 1 and 2? Because you can't definitely say that. Sometimes it's, now if you draw all the graphs and see, at sometimes the equilibrium is higher than the social optimum. Sometimes the equilibrium is less than the social optimum. So you can't definitely say 1 or 2. Okay, therefore 4. Then 32. Very easy. Market fails to produce public goods because we discussed this. Why does the market fail to produce public goods? Because there is no demand for such goods, because it is impossible for the producer to charge a price from the consumers of such products, because such products usually entail large external cost in production, because their production leads to increase in income inequality, because private firms have a higher production cost than public sector. Why doesn't the market economy provide public goods, guys? Why don't they provide street light, national defense and all? Because you can't charge a price, no? Remember, non-excludable. Because it's non-excludable, even if you charge a price, no one will pay. So therefore, you can't make a profit. So answer number 2. Very easy. Can you see same thing they are repeating in different ways now? That's what is happening. Then 33, Lamai. Disgrace. Main components of recurrent expenditure of the government. What are the main components? Interest payments, acquisition of real assets, capital expenditure. Wrong. Okay. Yeah, it's not impossible to charge a price. You can charge a price, but no one will pay though. Practically, no one will pay. Capital transfers to public sector. No. Interest payments, current transfer public corporate looks okay. Amortization payments, not a current expenditure. Amortization payments means your debt repayment. You're repaying your debt. That's called amortization. Acquisition of financial assets. No. So which one is our answer? Am I simply asking for the components? No, we have interest payment, expenditure on goods and services. Well, we have salaries and wages. We have current transfers to households like pensions, some of the benefits. Then current transfers to public corporations. All our firms who are state-owned enterprises who are making losses and all. So government keeps transferring money, giving them subsidies. Those are called current transfers to public corporations. Is that fine? 33. Simply the components. Then 34. This is annoying me also. Amortization payment, not really capital expenditure also. You don't put that on the government expense. That's repayment of debt. Regressive income tax is a one where the poor. I don't know why they ask this. No, I don't know who is setting the A-level paper. No, they're very lazy. Even I take so much of effort to make my mock exam paper. These fellows are not even making a A-level paper with new question. Where the poor have a higher percentage of their income tax than the rich. Now see, come on, this is a whole panel making the paper. I mean, I itself sit and make your mock exam paper. I try to not repeat the same question. These fellows, examine panel, I don't know, all these professors, they must be looking at some past papers. Make a right? I'm just wondering how they make the paper, no? I also don't know how they actually make the paper. They must be opening some past papers and saying, right, we'll take this and put, right? Maybe they have all the PDF Word documents. Okay, we'll cut this and paste. We'll cut this and paste, right? Make a podda marker. Maybe that's what they do, right? I don't know how they actually make the paper. The same thing they keep on asking me. 23. Prominent source of revenue of the central government at present. Have they asked? My question is right and not non-tax. No? Taxes on income, taxes on production and expenditure, profit, dividends and interest, gross receipts of trading enterprises, lottery revenue. Prominent source of government revenue of the central government of Sri Lanka at present. What do you think? Taxes on income, taxes on production and expenditure. Yes, when you say taxes on production and expenditure, VAT and excise both come into this. VAT is a tax on production, okay, and that's what you call a value added tax. No? So you put that on usual production, and even you can put on expenditure also. And also even excise duties is on expenditure, right? You buy a cigarette, you pay. Taxes on income, you have personal income, personal, and you have this one, corporate income tax. These stuff are very small, guys. Profits, dividends, gross receipts of trading enterprise, like profits of other this one, lottery revenue, very small. Which one do you think is a more prominent source of revenue? Taxes on income or taxes on production and expenditure? I think it should be two. What does your past paper say? Because excise and VAT combined can be more than income tax. Pay tax has been removed now. That's not there. Don't have to worry. Yeah. A past paper says 2. Yeah. Now, see, remember, Lamai, why is it number 2? Income tax can be the biggest one. Habai, when you put excise and VAT together, that is more bigger than income. See? Taxes on production and expenditure is bigger than taxes on income. And also, this is 2020. In 2020, income wasn't the biggest. So that's why it would have been not that confusing also. In 2022, highest was also VAT. 2020 means based on 2019. 19, I think it was excise, can't remember. It was not income. So anyway, you can get the answer even by looking at the highest. Okay. Then that's it. How did you all do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least 4 out of 5. Yes. 4 out of 5 is 80% now. You at least should get 80% with all what we have done. See? 5 out of 5, nice. At least 4 should be good.